Hi, my name is Sarish Sudhakaran, and in this video, we'll analyze the cinematography of Benoit Debie. The goal is to break down his techniques so you have a starting place to learn more about his work. Benoit Debie has one of the strongest visual styles among modern cinematographers. He has a prolific career shooting commercials and offbeat movies, but unfortunately there's very little coverage of him available online or offline. But make no mistake, he is a special breed of cinematographer. He has a cinematography style that I can only label as a split personality style. No, it's not a negative. You'll see what I mean shortly. On daylight exteriors, he has a clean, naturalistic style. With the low-budget movies he's shooting, that's almost a given. He has to find the right time of day and the right angle. No easy way out. You'll see a lot of handheld camera work as well, but that's more of a director's call. He typically back or side lights his actors, and you'll see a lot of hair and rim lights, typically of day exterior shooting on low budgets. How Benoit Debie completely deviates from the norm though is with his use of the Varicolor polarizer filter, either a blue-yellow or blue-lime. A Varicolor polarizer is a special type of polarizer that changes colors on the blue-orange axis, which most daylight exteriors comprise of anyway. You can get really weird and tacky effects, but Benoit Debie changes the tone and mood of a scene using this filter. He also probably uses other color filters as well. He manipulates the color of the sky and also brings about a color shift in objects in the foreground to give the scene a unique perspective. However, he never imposes this on the director and always defers to the director's wishes when it comes to color. But you can see how great directors like Wim Wenders, Dario Argento, and Gaspar Noé are naturally drawn to his style. Oh, and before you think this is easy, Benoit Debie shoots most of his feature film work on film, both 35mm and 16mm. This allows his colors to achieve a strong saturation and vibrancy that he adamantly claims cannot be achieved with digital cameras. He knows this very well because all his commercial work is shot on Alexas or RED cameras, and he works with the biggest brands in the business. You've probably seen his work, just never knew it was his hand behind it. He is also a strong supporter of 3D for fictional work, and has made 3D movies with both Wim Wenders and Gaspar Noé. He can work on very little light, as he did in Love, where there are no gels or professional lights, only lamps and practicals. He even used newspaper to block out light instead of black cloth. By now, he expects the unexpected from Gaspar Noé, who rarely plans his shots until he's on set. Benoit Debie can also go without lights, as he did in the majority of The Card Player. However, he is most known for his use of saturated neon-like color. It's extremely hard to get color right consistently when shooting film. However, Benoit is nothing if not pragmatic, so he relies extensively on color grading in post to get his colors just right. He has experimented with the power of color like no modern cinematographer has, unless you count Vittorio Storaro as a modern cinematographer. But it's definitely in that tradition. In fact, his use of saturated color is his own style, one he developed even before he met Gaspar Noé. You can see the style in full display on A Wonderful Love. It was this movie that got Noé's attention when he was looking for a cinematographer for Irreversible. When he uses colors, he tries to split his actors with two colors or engulf them in one. It serves two purposes, one subjective and the other objective. Objectively, it divides scenes and sets apart spaces so the audience can follow along with the story. Subjectively, because he can make colors convey a certain mood like an expressionist painter. Mostly he lights faces in either the three-quarter lighting style or the split lighting pattern. I believe he prefers side lighting, as one distinctive signature is his use of a side rim light consistently on actors' faces. He uses a contrast ratio greater than 3 stops to 1, and his images always contain deep, rich blacks. He has no loyalty to any format other than film. He shoots on all kinds of lenses, Cookes, Master Primes, Leicas, whatever he can get his hands on. In fact, he loves mixing lenses within a film to create different looks, and he is not afraid to use older lenses if that serves his purpose. Finally, his favorite aspect ratio is 2.39:1, but not necessarily anamorphic. He has even shot on 16mm and cropped to 2.39:1 like he did for Calvarine, which was then blown up to 35mm for Prince. I hope this brief video makes you curious enough to learn more about the brilliant cinematography of Benoit Debie. There's a good reason he is one of the hottest cinematographers around and definitely stands apart from the rest. The best way to learn more about him is to watch his movies. They really push the boundaries of storytelling. He picks projects that allows him to always try something new. If there's a favorite cinematographer whose work you want analyzed, let me know. To see more videos like this one, please subscribe. There are lots more on the way. Bye now.